What's up YouTube, this is Kng Jehu of Wall Street. Now today in this video I'm going to be telling you guys why you should close that trade. Now there was a trade I was currently on in my previous video that I was up about 20k, it went to about 24k, it went to about 35 on my Funded Next competition account, and I was currently around I think the first 70 out of the 80,000 traders. Now I didn't close and it reversed to 16k. The reason for this was because I was trying to swing the trade. Meanwhile, price has already cleared out liquidity twice. Now whenever you're taking your entries, based on my strategy, your take profit should be the next liquidity. So price took out next liquidity and the other next liquidity, tapped into a 1 hour order block and began to sell, and I refused to close because I thought the bullish pressure on gold is gonna be enough. So in this video I'm gonna walk you through the process of how I did exit and where I am now currently, even on the leaderboard, and how I plan to take these accounts to 200k next week. Now I'm also going to show you guys my next setup on gold, like my next one or two, my outlook though, what I feel like gold is gonna do. So stick to the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Let's get into it. So guys, this is when I was floating around 152,000 and I didn't close the trade. Right now this is where the account is. This is my history last week. You can see a couple losses, but we ended up with 14,000, and I've been trading only gold, XAU USD, and this is my history. Yeah, so this is the buy. You can see many setups just to catch the main moves. This is the buy that was actually from this point and was going up to this point. Now I didn't see this 1 hour order block. I expected price to buy from, to just keep buying, but price respective order block, meaning we are bearish. So gold is still bearish. Now I later closed here with break even. I would have closed, don't worry, it is what it is. So when price tapped into this, the internal market structure changed to bearish, and what I would have done at that point was to just go to 5 minutes after the reaction and then start entering from the 5 minutes lower time frame confirmation, which is this order block here. Price started moving. After that, price gave us this order block, pulled back as liquidity, took out liquidity, tapped into the order block, continued selling. So what I'm going to do from next week is that I'm going to highlight the higher time frame point of interest, and then wait for price to trigger it, and then I'll continue following that sell. Now the next point of interest I'm looking out for, I have two of them that I'm looking out for. One is this one, which has less probability. I'm expecting price to just destroy it and keep going up all the way to this one here. Now the reason why I chose this one, first of all, from 1 hour we have another block, which is this one here. Now because of this other block, price should reverse from here. This high of this week should be our liquidity. Now when I go down to 15, there is a QMR here. Now a QMR is a type of failed order blocks. There are two types of failed order blocks I talk about in my mentorship, which is the QMR and the breaker block. Now this QMR here has failed and price has gone above it, so I'm expecting price to reverse from this point, and I've seen a similar setup like this on BTC that played out some months ago. So for that reason, this one is a low probability setup. I'm not actually taking it. Then this is the one I plan on taking, so I'm just going to get my 3 lots from here, and then expect price to break out of this trend line to here. That will be next week. Now before that, I expect price to buy to that point, so I'm going to use 15 minutes and get my entry from this point. When I go down to 5 minutes, I'm going to see that they will have 2 breaker blocks. Price has used the first breaker block here to move, so it becomes liquidity for the second breaker block. So I'll be expecting something like this. So I'll be expecting to catch a buy like this to this zone. That will be 13k, sell from that zone for 35k. Now that's just my prediction. Price might do, oh wow, this zone is also a 30-minute order block. That's good. So I'm deleting this one on Monday. I'll be buying from here. Now I feel like I've explained what I'm going to be doing next week. So thank you guys for coming to the end of this video. Like and subscribe for more. Always remember to take your profit at either the first liquidity, and I got this buy, this is the first liquidity, or the second liquidity, and then you can be following your break even gently to avoid this thing that happened to me here. Don't forget, we are scaling this account to over 200,000 next week by the grace of God. See you guys in my next video.